Hey guys, this is Doppel here at the Baron's Finest, getting you guys a deck profile of something that I've wanted to do for a while. I didn't have all the stuff for it. Then I got all the stuff, and then the new ban list came out, so I'm like, oh, well then, I better just go ahead and do it for the new list. So now I am missing mostly just blingy stuff, because I like to keep this deck as hollow as possible, because it's my favorite deck of all time. But yeah, I have Junk Doppel for you guys again. I know I don't profile this as much as I want to. And granted, there is Speedy Steve 2448 who has a lot more credentials with the deck than I do, but I still love this deck. It's my favorite deck of all time. And this is the beta build I'm going to be going into the new format with. However, there are some cards that after what little testing I've already done, I've been re-debating about. But nonetheless, we're going to get started on the deck list, and yeah, let's just get right into it. So for the monsters, there is a whopping large chunk of them, and this is a 41 card deck, by the way. So to start off with, we play the 1 BLS, 1 Gores. I know this is at 2 now, but I didn't really feel like there was much of a need for the 2. And then last but not least, the 2 Chaos Sorcerer. This deck, honestly, like at least in this Therio build, can support these guys a lot better. So that's why we play the 4. Or the 3 Chaos Boss monsters. Not to mention, normally I don't like going on Hoban logic, but I actually do agree with Hoban on like cards like this. Where, with Emptiness being such a prominent card, and decks nowadays have, like, signal cards, like, oh, you want to Emptiness me here, like, Satellar Knights have Altair. This deck has Junk Synchron or Debris Dragon or Soul Charger cards like that. Shaddoll's have Shaddoll Fusion. If you just drop these guys, unless they randomly just flip over the Emptiness, and they're not going to really want to do that, because then that's just, like, showing unnecessary information. You're able to drop these guys for free and then just, like, bust out of a situation and just have like a get out of jail free card. Plus these guys are outs to the Shaddoll Fusions, they're outs to Dante, outs to Deltaros because that's also a thing. And like they also give you in the Shaddoll matchup monsters that don't have to be someone from the extra deck. So that's honestly really good in my opinion. I'm not playing the baby Chaos Dragons anymore, which you'll see in a little bit, but so that could possibly hurt the Chaos lineup a little bit for these guys, but nonetheless, I still like them. And I feel like they're still worth playing no matter what. And then our only level 4 tuners, Debris. I know some people like who knew when I was playing this deck before, I was playing Raiden. But I'll get into why I'm not playing Raiden when I actually get to my Lights One lineup. And then for the other guys, you know the basic 3 Junk Synchron, best card in the deck. 2 Curry Bandit. This is something I'm testing right now. And I honestly feel like this might actually be overzealous now. Curry Bandit's theory is behind the fact that like you have so many monsters you want to get in the grave, and you need to be able to see those monsters in the grave. And I've been both happy and disappointed with Bandit, because it feels overzealous, but at the same time, Bandit's done a lot, like, in terms of setting up Quasar plays. Just because of those 2 extra cards, like, and the fact that it gets you a card out of it is also really nice, but I mean, I might cut Bandit to 1, I may not play Bandit, I may just keep the 2, I need to test it a bit more. These guys were actually part of the reason I cut the baby Chaos Dragons, because I felt that I'd rather see the cards that set up my plays compared to the cards that make plays. But I've been admittedly missing the baby Chaos Dragons, especially with Bulb back in the game. But I don't know. I'm going to keep testing the bands for a bit longer, then try the Chaos Dragons and go back to the Chaos Dragons and see which one I like more. 2 Lone Fire Blossom. Lone Fire is Lone Fire. This card's nutty, especially with the fact that we have Bulb back. 1 Card Trooper. I still like the 1 Trooper. Yeah, like, if I go to the Shaddoll build, then I'm definitely cutting Trooper, but Trooper's still a 1900 beater. It still runs over or into monsters. It gets you a free card. It's a debris target. Like, Trooper does a lot, but Trooper may go. Then 1 Dandy. Dandy's Dandy. 2 Doppel. 3 is Clumpy. I'm hoping this actually gets a holo reprint in the Legendary Collection. And for the Lights ones, it's the 3 Ryko again. So, back to the whole why am I playing the Rykos over the Raiden argument. Raiden, at least from what I did, granted I only kept playtesting on DN and I drew unrealistic when I kept playing on DN with this deck. But Raiden gave me a lot of consistency issues, but Raiden didn't do enough while his Ryko keeps doing what I needed to do, which is remove problems out of my face. And again, I'm probably gonna be going back to a semi-older build. With just changes from the ban list, getting Bull back in the stip list. But, I don't know. Ryko is both good and bad. I love Ryko. It's still one of my favorite cards. but I may or may not cut this for when the Cleafords come out. Then, so yeah, there's those guys. Then for the level 1s, 1 Spore, 1 Bulb. So glad I had these back from like ages ago. And then last but not least, 2 Veiler. I know some people are saying like, oh, Veiler's a bad card, why are you playing it? It's a level 1 light tuner. You still need to play it in this. It's sadly like at least play 1 minimum. Like, this isn't a card you can really entirely cut from the list, in my opinion. But yeah, that's it for the monsters. It's a large monster sum. And then as for these spells, because this lineup got really fun. You play the 1 Foolish, you need to be able to get your initial grave set up, and Foolish is one of the best cards in the deck. 1 Tuning, because tuning, and we're only playing the 3 Synchron. I'm not going to go into why I don't play Quick Draw, but depending on what we get from Synchron's Extreme, this may or may not go up. I've heard Mock Synchron is supposedly a rumored card in the deck, and I'm hoping that's completely true. 1 Charge, because hey, you're playing the 3 Lights one, so why not? 1 for 1, getting Sport. This card got so much better with Bulb in the game. Oh my god, I love this card now. 1 Raigeki. I know I wanted to originally play either Raigeki. At first I wanted to play Raigeki and Dark Hole. However, I realized that that's a little overzealous. I mean, when Cleaford comes out, maybe I'll play both. But for right now, it's just give me the Raigeki. And not to mention with, like, I mean, I'm side decking Dark Hole. I'm treating Dark Hole like a side deck card from now on. But, I mean, it's Raigeki. Why not just blow your opponent's board out? 1 Book of Moon. I don't know how I feel about this card. I'm starting this thing out, like, almost every game. So I might just, like, side this out and I might just, like, move this to the side deck. The 1 Soul Charge, because it's at 1 now, so... yeah, I have even less of a reason to play Nettles. Mind Control. I don't believe I was playing this in the last profile I did. However, with Glow Up Bulb in the deck, you can Mind Control almost any monster in the game, then just Bulb and Synchro with it. Mind Control does a lot. I mean, even against Cleaford, this card's going to do some work, because, like, looking at their levels, like, aside from the Killer, which you can't even Mind Control anyways, they're all, like, 5, 6, or 7, I think. So, like, I'm pretty sure that's, like, the level range. I could be wrong about that, but, like, you're going to be able to, like, you can at least use Bulb at almost any given point in the game state with Mind Control and that, and, like, any monster. The 1 Dichotomy. Dichotomy became, in my opinion, also, like, more important due to the fact that Soul Charge is at 1. I'm still only playing the 1. I almost want to bump this up to 2, but I don't want to open this card. So, there's that. 2 MSD. I hate main decking 3. It never works for me. And then, last but not least, the 3 Reinforcement of the Army. I need that 3rd gold. But, yeah, 3 Rhoda. This is also another reason why I'm debating about playing Raiden again, because of the fact that we have that 3 Rhoda, and Charge Light Brigade basically gives you, like, 4 Rhodas for Raiden. But, I don't know. This is, like, something I'm going to have to... That's going to be, like, theory I'm going to have to goof around with. And that is it for the spells, and the 4 traps that I choose to play, because I want to at least play some traps. 1 Compulse. Wow. 1 Torrential Compulse, excuse me. And the last but not least, 2 Breakthrough Skill. To explain this, you need to, like, stop your opponent sometimes, and if they make too strong of a board, then this card gives you, like, a pseudo out. Compulse, basically... I actually have to explain Compulse, and then Breakthrough Skill. You can negate windows and stuff during your turn, and, like, negating problematic monsters. So, Breakthrough Skill is Breakthrough Skill. I don't really know what else to say about Breakthrough Skill, and then it's a good card. And that's it for the deck. It's 41 total. I do not have a side to show you guys due to the fact that I haven't really theory crafted one yet, and I kind of want to, like, wait a little bit more into this format, or possibly wait till the next set to see what I want to do. But as for the extra, 2 Formula Synchron. Yes, this is a icky rare from Star Trek Blast. But 2 Formula. I mean, yes, it's at 3, but 3, in my opinion, is completely worthless. It's not going to do anything for you that 2 wouldn't already do. Plus, if you've been playing playing Synchro, or you played back during the old playing Synchro format, you would understand that there's no need for the 3rd. 1 Mistbird. This is a slot I'm debating about. I'm extremely iffy about it. Right now, I'm playing Mistbird, but I kind of want to play Berserker too if I go back to the Baby Chaos Dragon list. But for now, since I'm not playing the Baby Chaos Dragons, I can't even make Berserker, so I'm choosing to play Colossalus. 1 Armory Arm. I heard this card creates OTKs. Then 1 Catastor, 1 Armades, 1 Librarian. Armades is still really good due to the fact that you can run over set Jadals, they don't get their effects. And then, yeah, Mistbird and Catastor is also really cool. 1 Iron Chain, 1 Goyo. I know some people can say, "Oh, play Orient Dragon." I think Orient Dragon's subpar. I've went over this in like either my friend's deck profile or one of my older lists, but I don't like Orient at all. If you don't play Debris and you just play Quick Draws instead, feel free to cut the Dragon Synchro, as you will probably need it for your level 6 junk guy. One Black Rose because hey, Black Rose is Black Rose, and it's a board wipe. For 8, 1 Stardust, 1 Scrap, and one of the newer guys, Hot Red. Basically, Hot Red kind of gives you another like board wipe, whereas what he does is once per turn you nuke every monster in attack position, and only he can attack that turn, which I think is kind of one of the dumbest clauses ever. Like, why let the 3K be the one that can still swing? But I mean, it's still good. It's still good. I love this card. It's absolutely amazing. It may go out for a while. Like if I go back to the Baby Chaos Dragon list, then I will probably be cutting him for some time. Him or Scrap Dragon for Berserker again. And then if Debris gets the errata that we're supposedly getting in the Legendary Collection, then he's going to come back in and I'm going to have to figure out what I want to cut. And for the last 2, 1 Shooting Star, because Shooting Star. And then the dumb boss monster that is Quasar. And that is it for this deck profile, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think about this list. I am still really working on it. I really want to make this deck as good as possible. It's my baby. It's my favorite deck of all time. And I want to continue playing it. I'm going to try and upload more lists, but yeah, I mean, I haven't just played this deck as much because I've really been trying to like bling it out, as terrible of an excuse as that is. Like, I don't really want to play until I get the 3rd Gold Rota and the 2nd German Formula. But yeah, that's about it. Sorry that the uploads have been kind of slow. I've had school and like personal dilemmas going on. Yeah, the same ones from summer still, but I mean, yeah, like you guys will be getting a card fight Vanguard set and also a deck profile soon, so that'll be cool. I might update MLB again just because I haven't profiled that and I kind of realized it might be worth showing. Plus, it give me like a week content. And yeah, we're gonna be slowing down the upload rate to one. Well, not slowing down anymore, but like keeping an upload rate of once a week. It's the best way I can do it to make sure I get regular content for you guys. Especially since I hate doing Dev Pro and DN deck profiles. What else is coming up? Oh yeah, the 14th place in the ARG Circuit Series, I'm gonna be trying to get at least updated for this current format. I mean, I'll talk to him about like what he did. Like that might be a thing, but I don't know if that'll go before or after this video, but it'll be around the point of this video. But I think that's about it for now, guys. I do have some decks I'm gonna be trying to profile. I want to finish Madolche. So close. I just need Angeli's. That's like the one thing I'm missing. I need 2 Angeli. But I don't know what else I want to profile for you guys. Like I don't want to profile Fire King because nothing's changed about that. Like I don't know. If you want to see something really badly, post in the comments what you want to see. I'll do my best to get it. I'm gonna be trying to get a French Shadol list, so that'll be another deck profile for you guys too. And that's about it for now, guys. So until then, peace.